So this is one of the original cabins built actually by the Army. It was the officers' quarters. They had a deal for the women, deal for the enlisted men, and a deal for the officers. And what we're going to do with this cabin is completely redo it. We have not done the work yet, but you can see the old chink here, which actually in the shade has held up very well. But you can see that there's lots of work to be done here. We put a new roof on it to kind of stop the degradation. We're actually thinking of turning this into a sauna, which would be kind of fun. This would be the changing room out here. We slapped a little paint on the trim here too. But as you can see, over 150 years, things tend to go awry if they're not taken care of. So this is kind of a before. And there's a really old sign. We found several of these up here. I mean, you talk about antiques. Windows need work. Everything needs work in this place. That's a project for next year. Let's take a look at the main cabin here. Here's an old trap we found. Who knows, maybe even used by Trapper Labatt. It's more than 150 years old. And what we have here is new roof, and of course over that asphalt shake-tex shingles. This used to be a sod roof. The cabin will sleep, depending upon the sleeping arrangements, up to 8. These are bunk beds which were put in. We have everything is propane up here. We're 17 miles from power. Everything is kind of rigged with some ingenuity, I might say. This wood stove will blow you out of here. It's more than 100 years old. I mean, that's used only on the coldest nights. And we got a little art on the walls. I'll show you this table here in just a second. We're always well stocked up here. Things are put in containers to last for the long term. And I'll tell you a little bit about the water system, which is quite unusual. Remember, there is no power, so everything is generator run, and we try and run it as little as possible. Even the lamps, look at those old lamps, which are all propane. Kind of cool. So we'll go over here, and this refrigerator, which is propane, is somewhere around the 1930 mark as far as we can tell, and the stove is somewhere around the 1910, 1915 mark. Works like a charm. Although we haven't tried the oven. We haven't been that ambitious. Take a shot here from the corner back by the stove. This table is really cool. My son and brother-in-law, my sister's husband, put this together, and I mean, they just did a hell of a job. This is the old sign for the ranch, and they took it down, brought it down to his place down near Vale, and did buku work on it. Trimmed it out, 10 gallons of polyurethane on it, re-etched the letters. It's terrific. The water system here, and I'm going to show you over in the bathhouse, but the bathhouse basically feeds this cabin with a garden hose, believe it or not. Fills this tank, which then gravity flows down to the sink. So you have to be kind of sparing. You have a 50-gallon supply at any given fill-up. Just cold water, no hot water, ladies.